Hey peeps, what's up? It's 2000 here. It's TB2000 here. Welcome back to another episode of Fallout New Vegas. Um, I've already went through this and set up everything that I want, or everything that I currently got. Um, yeah. Um, uh, excuse me. Yes. So now we're gonna get this bad boy and an entire town behind him. We're starting out with Sunny. Ooh, it's getting dark. Oh God, what's happening? That's disgusting. Gross. Okay. I nearly died from my own spit. It's gross. You guys don't need to know that. The constant cycle of sucking from a canteen that soaks from the air. Sure. Ooh. I can make 7. I've made 21 leather belts. Hoo boy, am I happy.
Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
I don't know, what can Easy Pete do? Do you know anything about that? The people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
He also looks kind of like a snake, you know, with the little poly textures. Why are you called Easy Pete?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
Well, that's kind of the ideal life to live. So, you were a prospector, like digging for gold and silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term. Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Huh. Interesting. Do you ever find anything good while prospecting?
Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
I get that. What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it. A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
I got like 6 of them. And I got a machete. And spears. And grenade launchers. And I got an entire, you see that giant robot over there? Liberty Prime. Fucking pull that out of my ass. I love how on the last episode I was like, oh, I don't know what I can say without getting in trouble. Yeah, here I am talking about like pulling, things out of my ass, my butt. That's gross. What's so important about the Hoover Dam?
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
Oh, that makes sense. What do you use the bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. You just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Okay. You know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Yeah. What do you know about Joe Cobb?
Bad trouble.
That's helpful.
Welcome.
Alright, bye, man.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Alright. Oh, howdy.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer?
Yeah, I'm gonna help Ringo take on the power game. I'm a little short on gaps. I don't suppose there's any work available. I'm gonna go with Ringo first. I'm going to help Ringo take the power gamers. I might need your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Cool. Well, that was pretty
Joe
easy.
Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Alright. Anyway, to convince Trudy to join us? Any ideas on how to convince Trudy to join us?
A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
Okay, would Chet be willing to be able to give us his supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
How can I get Easy Pete's dynamite?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
I need to get to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR
Right.
patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily.
Of course.
You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Alright. We can get to know you
I'll
later.
be waiting.
What else can we... acquire additional Doc Mitchell, Dynamite, Chet, Trudy. Okay. Oh, Trudy. Where the fuck are you?
Howdy.
Howdy. Trudy. Trudy.
Hey there.
Howdy. Trudy. Trudy. Oh. Is she here? That must be her. Howdy, Trudy.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
I forget my charisma score was really, really low. My sneak's higher than my speech.
No, thank you. Good luck with your, ambush. All the more reason for me to sit this one out. I'll be rooting for you, though.
Cool.
Be careful.
Oh, shit. Music's dope, though. Fuck it, might as well. Firm Bachelor. In combat, you do 10% damage, 10% more damage against male opponents. Outside of combat, you'll sometimes have to access unique dialogues with the same sets. Rapid reload. 25% faster than usual. Retention. Yeah. Lady Killer does not seem pretty good. Because eventually, I'll do enough damage to explode everyone just by looking at them. Intense training with the intense training per... no. 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 I guess Swift Learner. Done. Howdy, sir.
Howdy.
I hear you got dynamite. It would help us beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
Yeah, tell me why I go find it. I'm familiar with the care in handling explosives, dynamite included.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Cool. Boo 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 boo. Okay.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
Okay, cool. Varmint. 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 Ehehe. 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 Ehe. Ehe. No. Ehe. Ehehe. Ehehe. Fine, I don't want to play with you anyway. This is where Doc Mitchell is? Well, what's inside that house then? No, get your ass back up, you old man. It's like 12 in the afternoon.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
You're not Doc Mitch.
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone.
Sorry
Oh,
about
I'm
that.
not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are...
They're using explosives. Do you have something for more serious injuries?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
Ah. Who was it that rescued him?
That'd be Victor. Curious fella. He's sort of odd, and I don't just mean 'cause he's a robot. I couldn't tell you much about him. He's real friendly, don't get me wrong. You just get the sense that that ain't the whole picture. Just a feeling. He keeps to himself, mostly. You want to know more about him, you'll have to ask him yourself. He has a shack on the southern edge of town. Well, I already told you I came from a vault. After that, I was a traveling doctor for a spell. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Most folks out here ain't educated, so people with medical know-how are hard to come by. I found that I could help a lot of people with what I knew, and that was all right with me. Eventually, I went back and married my childhood sweetheart, and that was the end of my traveling days. Didn't miss it none then. Still don't.
You said before you had something taken from you.
Well, ain't we all, right? That was a long time ago. I don't pay it much mind anymore.
Okay.
I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask around town, though. Could be someone saw which way they was headed. Your best bet would probably be Trudy, the bartender at the saloon up the road. If anyone saw anything, she'd know about it.
He's from Minnesota. Or Minnetonka.
You take care now.
I hate myself for making that joke. That was awful. Oh, Minnesota. Oh, don't you mean Minnetonka? Because it's called pop soda over there. I am not from Minnesota, by the way. Just want to clarify that.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us?
Well, it's not like saying that I'm... It's not like I'm from Ohio or anything. Not against anyone that's from Ohio, just that it's Ohio.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Cool. I'm ready.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Uh, 3, 4, yeah.
Howdy.
Howdy. Ah, cunts. I forget. Look at this. These men just come up here with, you know, melee weapons. I'm over here with freaking for the pistol from Fallout 3. Those are words. Here we go. Fuck you, Joe. Fuck you, Georgie.
No!
So how are you gonna irritate me? How are you gonna irritate them? Like the... I'll take that, those. Probably not that. Definitely that.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
You're welcome. I didn't hear you say something earlier about not being able to pay me now. Didn't I hear you say something about earlier about not... no, I didn't hear anything. You're welcome.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
Will do. I want your hat. It's a whole gauge. Tip. Nice. Just actually, let's see what the caravan. Just a single shotgun. Let's see how it is. I get fucked. Bitch. Whoa. I guess I can sell this.
I'm glad that business is over.
Yeah, no. Sorry about that, man.
Another satisfied customer. I'm not taking sides.
I'm not asking you to. Well, is that everything? Very cool. Howdy. I guess that's pretty much everything. Sensor module. Yeah, no. I believe I'll leave this episode here. I think that's everything I can do as of right now. I think we will do... I guess we'll continue with this one. Yeah, let's venture on tomorrow. See what we can do. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye.